up Arknights Endfield's newest 6-star idol girl from the TGCC, who apparently has the whole house as her fanbase, Liino. Making every place her stage no matter where, her fit generally reminds me of anime idol dresses like from Love Live or Oshinoko. And despite having horns and a tail, she's honestly the cutest and definitely most purple one yet, so let's have a closer look. From the front, Liino is quite poofy. White puffy and ruffled sleeves, many bows and a puffed out dress, along with dark thigh-high stockings and garters we'll look at closer later. She also has black and purple horns up here, as well as more hair accessories and earrings. The side doesn't get spared from more ruffles, as her dress not only continues to be puffed all the way around due to a kind of petticoat, but also has a kind of train at the back matching out to her hair. Said hair is up in a really cute long ponytail. Her shoes are quite high in my opinion, but I guess that's the normal idol look. At least the heel is blocky instead of a stiletto. The back is majorly taken over by her poofy ponytail. It has some gems in it here and there and seems quite unruly, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Aside from this, her train-like bow parts in the middle, and we have a similar shape in the thigh-highs as the front, as well as her little tail. The last side seems to be completely mirrored, aside from some belt details, so let's go back to the top. Liino's face is less idol-y than I expected. Well, her eyes are obviously the star of the show. Get it? Star? No? Okay. She doesn't wear any heavy makeup or even glitter or lipstick at all. I guess the only real makeup-y thing, if you may, is her eyelashes being purple and them having at least some highlight in. Her pupils are a stark dark blue and purple, with small colored highlights and a bright yellow outline star in the center. I mentioned this before, I think, but I quite like Arknights Endfield's models for their experimentation with the pupil shapes. Though I do have to ask how she sees. Do the stars get bigger if she gets high, or moving on. Her visual mesh has the usual smiles, eye and eyebrow expressions, but I think due to her being an idol and her mouth being a bit smaller and less pronounced, without any lipstick and such, she looks a bit more shy or held back, let's say, than a normal smile. She also has 2 different tongue-out expressions, which I think are really cute. Going back to the hair, it's this really difficult to configure blondish ginger, or sun-kissed blonde if you may. I really tried hard to replicate it here since I don't have a fitting shader, so I hope it's at least somewhat right. Her bangs are swept to the side, with one side having a long side bang and the other having a shorter one at the front with the longer part in the back. Liino has elf ears with heart earring. Well, they're not quite through her lobe or at the top, which I usually see in elves, but more towards the middle. It kind of looks weirder the more you look at it, but there's a silver ring connecting to a bigger purple heart with a smaller, more solid one hanging off of it. The same earring is on both sides, and honestly I think it's just out this much to show behind her side pieces better. As for the other accessories, she has a pin with 2 silver stars on it at the front here, and a dark hairband with a purple stripe in the middle, with this cute double-layered bow on top with a star in the center. On top of her head, she has quite uncharacteristic horns. For such a cute girly pop to have these big spiky black and purple horns, it just seems really unusual. But that's honestly just Arknights, I guess. Regardless, they have this gemish pattern on the inside with the tips shifting into this orange-reddish color. Her quite high ponytail is secured by this blue belt thing and goes all the way down in different layers, unruly bits, and a slight gradient. It also has these little solar hearts secured here and there. Further down, oh boy. Well, we have her neck ruffle, which maybe connects to the dress via this very interesting tie thing. We start from the ruffled neck piece, which is parted in the middle for a strap with a silver ring. This connects to this double-layered, quite glaring bow in purple and silver, with the middle plate having the tie part, if you may, with this red textured piece. It has what seems to be a clip and an inscription we'll see more later, saying sparkle. While we're here, since the sleeves kind of continue over the shoulders, let's look at those and the top as a whole. The sleeves are indeed mirrored, unless I'm missing a detail, and start with these really cute ruffled shoulder sleeves. This upper layer, if you may, has these small wavy sleeves with black kind of belts, more like fabric going all the way around. This also forms a kind of upper jacket, as if we look around the back, the majority of the top is covered by it, as well as the sides coming down to kind of replace the straps of the strapless dress, if you may. The back itself is open though, with this little cute heart dangling from the center. Unfortunately though, at least in the model I have, removing this doesn't show us the full back, though some side parts are here. Under this shorter one, we have a longer, slightly ballooned sleeve coming out of it. There's nothing really on it, aside from another tag spelling sparkle, as I've mentioned earlier, on both sides. On the inside, there's this semi-translucent insert to show some of the arm with little white dots on it. Further down is a grey cuff to collect the balloon sleeve a bit, ruffling out into white and darker layers. Going down, her hand has this really interesting open back? Can you call this open? Glove. The open part has a strap going over the middle with 3 little dagger-looking clasps on the edges. 3 out of 5 fingers are covered with glove, while the pinky and the pointer are open. There's nothing really special on the nails though, unfortunately, so let's go back at the dress. The dress, as I've mentioned, is this very blue purplish electric periwinkle type of color on the outer layer with a dark blue inner layer. The chest has this V shape to simulate cups with a big, roughly bow in the center. There's some structuring going down here along with zippers, leading to a belt around her waist. From the waist down, there's a lot. A bow here with a star, with a belt attached to it, going around to the back connecting to the belt on her waist. Another belt with a big purple heart bag, maybe, on her hip. There's this weird fuel tab on the top, so I'm not really sure. Also connecting to the back. The front has lots more ruffles, buttons, and little stars. The back has the train, which I've mentioned before, coming down from this big bow. The bow has the tail lassie. It's a weird cushiony thing in the middle of the bow, which her tail comes out from. I think it's to not show where it's connected, or to not leave a hole in the dress for it, but it definitely looks kind of special. Going down, the train has a zipper with a heart similar to her earrings on one side, and more ruffles with these metal pins on the other with a silver inside. The tail itself is tipped and purple like the inside of her horns. The dress has nothing underneath, not even her stomach, aside from safety shorts. Moving further down, we have her thigh garter mesh. The actual garter part is white with a heart in the middle, laid on top at least on one side, a more solid fabric here. This part actually, and I think this is a really cute addition, forms a heart no matter which way you look from, whether inside the leg or pressed together. The mesh itself only has these triangular shapes going down to the shoes. The shoes are kind of loose for an idol. There's no zippers or special straps to really hold them down. The center has this purple crossed over fabric at the front, with the majority of the shoe being a mix of blue at the front and back, black for the sides and the chunky heel, and a little bit of textured silver at the mid part here. The underside only has a diamond pattern, and there's no feet. Liino, as another idol character for the very recent lineup, has this really interesting mix of pure and charming, together with a darker sarcasm theme due to her horns. I think a lot of the idols recently have been really bright, at least outfit-wise, not really story-wise. So a darker themed fit is a nice change for once. Though she really does have a fuck ton of ruffles. Anyways, are you going to pull for Liino? Tell me down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day. Bye bye.